So back with another review with another product made by the same company that makes Flowzone, which is Wessel. This company produces quite a large variety of products, but Flowzone has been the main product that we have used from this company. And they have this new product that they so graciously allowed me to demo, and it is a misting style system and has a continuous motor running that allows the misting ability to be constant, allowing you to perform mosquito treatments, flea treatments at a fine mist rate to achieve control. So I'm going to be opening up this box here and going through the parts, putting it together, and then doing the treatment. Now, I'm going to perform a treatment for mosquitoes at my house. Now, I'll run through a couple of the areas that I've noticed mosquitoes. Also fleas. We do have a dog, and not that she has fleas, but we have rodents running around. So if you'll notice behind my home here, we have nothing but hillside, and we have all kinds of different things running around. So we have deer and raccoons and skunks and possums and you name it, rats, mice. So I'm going to perform both a flea and a mosquito treatment. We have been getting eaten alive here at the house as of late, so this is one of the largest mosquito populations that we've seen in quite a while. So I'm excited to try this new backpack out, built by Wessel, the same makers of Flowzone, and I'll give you my honest review of it. Okay, let's open her up. Okay, so inside the box, we have the actual backpack unit. And if you flip this guy around, you can actually see a little bit of a difference from the Flowzone backpack, whereas the battery pack is on the inner side of this unit versus the back side, like the Flowzone is. Oh, here we go. Already we have bloopers. Now, things that are included inside this box are the trusty strap. So it looks like pretty close resemblance. Slight change because this backpack is smaller. So this is a smaller strap, but very close to the Flowzone strap. So obviously the comfort level is going to be there, and the high standards that we've been asking for are there. So that's good. It also comes with looks like the upgraded hose system. So we now have the black flex hose, which I've been using on my Flowzone, and it's killer. No leaks, doesn't get tangled, doesn't fade, which is my biggest gripe with that clear hose. We have your instruction manual here. We have the gun, and as you can see, obviously we're in a different color, so this is blue, and really cool looking blue. It's a nice change from the green, even though green's my favorite color. This is a nice looking backpack. Now let me grab this guy here on the ground here that we lost. Now this is the wand. All right, so now I'm gonna put everything together, and the next time you see me, this backpack should be all ready to go. And, oh man, I can't snap, that's terrible. And embarrassing at the same time, but it's all good. We are done, locked and loaded. This took me about 3 minutes. And that's including screwing the handle on here, which is the hardest part. So the hose automatically comes connected here at the backpack, which is really nice. So all you have to do is connect it right here at the wand and the gun, which is good. It comes with 3 different tips. So you have a 80 degree, so you can see that, 80, a 110, and then what I have actually on here already is a 40. So I'm going to start with the 40 because I know that style, and I will change them out just for demo's sake so we can see what these tips can do. All right, let's get started. I almost forgot. So one of the things that I did not mention earlier on is the actual battery. So And that also is included with the backpack here. So it looks like I may have to open up this strap right here to expose the section that holds the battery. And there's a little clip here. So doing this with one hand is a little difficult, but there we go. Easy peasy. And I did not show you the actual battery. So over here, I actually have it charging, and it's only been charging for about 15 minutes. So it looks like it's already on the 4th bar there. So I'm gonna fill up the tank. I'm gonna give it another few minutes, just let it charge up just a tad bit, and we'll go ahead and get to spraying. It looks like the exact same battery that comes with the Flow Zone. Even looks like the same size, and just labeled obviously different for this product. But these batteries are great. I've had incredible longevity out of these things. I mean, sometimes I have them for 7 days and I have not replaced them, and they're still going, which kind of scares me. But as long as you have a charger in the car, you should be all right. So we'll go ahead and give this a couple minutes. I'll fill up the tank and let's get to spraying. Okay, so we're on, and I'm going to use this palm as an example for my treatment here. So you can see the one here. Now, one thing that is important to know is that since this is a misting system, it does take quite a bit for the sprayer to stop after activating the trigger. So I'm going to example that right now. So push and hold of the trigger one time. You can see the mist there, right? Now look at, I'm not pulling the trigger, but we're still misting. So that is something to take into account when applying, because if you're applying in a sensitive area, well, you have this mist that continues, and that could be a problem. Okay, so let me show you here this misting product here. So, you know, when you're doing mosquitoes, you want to make sure that you're getting up and underneath leaf areas here, like so. So you can apply on the leaf, underneath the leaf, similar to this here, on top of the leaf, underneath the leaf, where they're laying their larvae, things like this. Now, as far as the mister, this is the 40 degree. Now, it works great. I feel like there would be quite a bit. Oh, I just realized something else. Now, I've been using this for, now this is the first time. So I've been using this, the pump's still on, and I did activate the trigger and actively spraying, and when I stopped, this stops pretty easily. So maybe the very beginning, when you first start your service, just be careful of where you're applying, because maybe that transition, getting warmed up, it just allows for a little bit more of the mist to continue. So I'm going to stop this process here because it's a little difficult with this 40 degree, and I want to see what it's like using the others. Now, I'm not able to apply very far either, so hitting the leaves works well. I just feel like I would be here all day doing this if I was doing this at a outside application. So let me see what the other tips are like and see how that can help. Now, I know that this backpack was not designed for the intention of, you know, exterior type of applications, though it can be done. It's more for an interior misting type of product, disinfecting, things like that, which this would be absolutely incredible for. But for what I would use it for, which is not disinfecting services, more pest control related services, it would be a little bit difficult with this tip. So I'm going to change out the tips and let's see if we get any kind of change. All right, so let's do some crack and crevice here. So I want to show how this can be used for not only a crack and crevice at the exterior, we can do fleas, we can do mosquito, and the nice part about this is having the low and high setting, and then having a variable cone style tip here like this, that you can achieve basically anything that you want to achieve. So let's take this bush real quick, for example, right? So let's say this bush had, you know, quite a bit of water, it was in a shaded spot, and, you know, didn't really dry out as much, and mosquito, you know, were start laying their larvae in this location, and you wanted to do an application for mosquitoes. So I'm going to take this tip, I'm going to turn it to the left to open up the cone. 1 second. Now, here we are at its lowest setting. Now, look at that fan. So look at these leaves moving. So if I really wanted to get in this location, look at that. And it's coming out much finer. So let me just do this top area just so you can kind of see how this comes out of this cone sprayer. You see that mist? You see the rainbow even inside the mist. You can see that because the droplet size is very fine. But for mosquito, this would be the tip that I would be using. Now, look at these guys move. So it's coming out at a very fine rate, but also great coverage. Great coverage. And I feel very controlled. Now, what you can see here is, look at the ground around it. You know, barely anything on that ground, super controlled. It was right here at this bush, in and out of this bush only. This bush is not flowering or anything like that, so can definitely be applied. But as you see, you know, super controlled. You know, no chemical all over the ground. So I feel very comfortable using this unit in or around, you know, possible fruits or vegetables, things like that, without over applying or drift or things like that, if you do it the right way. So another example, this here, see? So here I am next to these flowering, but if I go here, inside, never even touch the flowering plants, and we're good to go. I can do this one here, same process. See the fine? We're getting great coverage on these leaves. The undercarriage of leaves is the typical place where mosquitoes would lay their larvae, and that way they're protected. So here's another one. And I'm looking at the droplets on the actual leaves, and look at that, perfectly coated. See that? All right, now let's do some crack and crevice spraying. So I'm going to now adjust my tip again to the right, and let's start doing some crack and crevice. Okay, so here we are back to this area over here by this first bush that we treated. And now mind you, if I go over and whatnot, and I start spraying out of the lines and things, I'm trying to record this while I, you know, give you this example. So cut me a little bit of slack, but I just want to show you how controlled it can be. So here we go. And then here we are next to this palm. And if I wanted to, I could open up this tip here and then go ahead and get the undercarriage of these leaves for mosquitoes and things like that, and we'd be good to go. So let's go back and do some more crack and crevice here. Now, if I wanted to get a little bit finer, let's go ahead and we'll tighten this tip up a little bit more. So let me show you over here, a little bit more crack and crevice here. Now tightened up more, you go back and look, I mean, that's a pretty good line, right? 2 inches out minimum. That's a great application right there. So I feel very safe and comfortable using this product. I feel on the low setting, I could achieve great results even on the interior of a property. So, you know, that's the big winner for me on this backpack. You know, this backpack, it's great for, you know, missing applications on the interior of a structure. Yes, but I'm also looking for alternate ways of treating the interior space. I really don't like using B&Gs. I don't like bending over every minute or two and pumping. I don't like the possibility of a carpet getting damaged or something like that, or my technicians are out and something happens, it drops, spills, falls, whatever the case is. You know, I like this comfortability of being, this product's on my back, it's tight, I can strap in, it's not going anywhere. I feel very controlled with this product. It's a very low noise, which is great. The motor never stops, but the noise factor is fantastic because when you throw on a flow zone, you start spraying, it's like, brah, brah, brah. This just kind of keeps its own little spray. It's really not bad. Look at how controlled that is. I mean, it's pretty good. So for me, I'm actually going to be purchasing these backpacks for my guys instead of B&Gs until Flowzone releases their electric B&G, which I hope they do at some point. Now let me take you to the garage and see if I can show you the interior treatment of a garage space and see if we can show you how controlled it can be. Now inside my garage, it's a little tough. I got stuff everywhere. Don't be hating. So here we go. So crack here, crack in front. Dog's leash, let's get that guy out of the way. We'll move the dog bags, get that out of the way. Just get a nice little coat right there, boom. My front entryway's good. Maybe hit this crack, we'll do this. How about this crack right here? This is a good little example you can see. Now look at that, 2 inches, not even. That's perfect. I mean, that's absolutely perfect. You can't get no better than that. Now I just messed up because I got excited, see? But as long as you're controlled, you can hit that perfect line where no bubbles, no troubles, interior space, you'll be good to go. So far, I love this backpack. I don't know how long the battery is gonna last on this backpack because the motor's constantly going, so that's gotta affect it in some way, shape, or form, but that's yet to be determined, and I will determine that here soon, and I can always provide an update, but for now, I really like this backpack. Again, let's open this guy up one more time, and look at that. For mosquitoes, come on, you can't get better than that. You can't get better than that. This is great. Look at that. This guy here. Oh yeah. This is awesome. Now here too, see, I sit over here and, you know, I'll watch a movie or something like that and I start getting bit up. So I'm assuming there's some stuff going on over here in these bushes and whatnot and shrubbery. So I'm gonna go ahead and treat all up and underneath here. Now this is all for example's sake. I need to put some product in here and actually do a treatment, but I just wanna show you what this is capable of doing and how effective it can be. This is gonna be great for me. I'm actually really excited about this. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's it. Sweet. All right, so all in all, I think what pest control professionals should be using this backpack for is for, number one, weight reasons. So if for whatever reason, you know, the Flowzone, which is a 4-gallon backpack, is too heavy for you, then this guy here is your ticket. I mean, the weight alone, you know, you're talking about half the weight. Now, I've been spraying for quite a bit. I was even spraying without the camera on, and I still have half of my backpack, about half of my backpack left. So I'm going to refill this up here and put some product in it and actually do the application. But it's been lasting for quite a while, and I'm assuming that's because it's much finer than a Flowzone would be as far as the tip size. So all in all, recap. One, it's awesome for weight reasons. I'd say probably feels like 20 pounds on my back maybe versus 40 or 50 from a Flowzone, which is great. It's thinner, which means in tighter spaces, you're going to feel much more comfortable using this backpack or maneuvering with the backpack. And if you had to do an interior space or wanted to do interior space, you can be very controlled using this product here. 3, misting applications. If you did that, if you did some sort of disinfectant type of services using the tips that come with this product are awesome. I mean, they're super fine. I mean, so fine that it's hard for me to even use it on the outside. There's just no way. Honestly, I wouldn't use those tips for in any kind of exterior application. It would take way too long, and I wouldn't want my guys sitting around, you know, spraying for days to achieve an application. But you have that capability, which is great, and the Flowzone does not have that. The motor stays on constantly, which I believe makes the motor a little bit more quieter, and you have, like I said, the first and second option. So 1 low, 2 high, which is great. But lastly, honestly, I really think that what I would be using this for would be for my interior applications. I think this would be a winner. I think it's controlled enough that my applications would be perfect, and I would feel very comfortable doing it in my own home. And like I said, I've been looking for something that can replace the B&G. I'm kind of tired of that old 100-year-old product. So this for me is a winner in all those forms. The straps are fantastic, super comfortable. You have the belly strap as well to connect yourself and stay nice and tight inside. And yeah, if I find any more information or positivity, negativity, whatever it may be on this product, I will update you guys. But for now, I'm really impressed. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this backpack to one of my technicians that does a lot of commercial and interior work, and I'm gonna have him start using this at the interiors and let me know what he thinks. And if he approves, then I'm going to be purchasing for basically all of our staff to have another option besides just the B&G. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.